What's up, guys, and how is everybody doing out there? Hey, guys, I'm going to share some news with you. There seems to be the news that's going on right now here in the Philippines. All your news media has picked it up. It's all over social media. And when I see stuff like this, it sickens me when I see stuff like this. Now, understand, it doesn't only happen here in the Philippines. Things like this happen all over the world. Doesn't matter where you live, you hear things like this happening. But I'm going to read from the Inquirer.net. And like I said, all the news papers have picked it up, and it's all over social media. The article states, mall guard, in other words, SM mall guard, fired after tossing puppy to its death. Manila, Philippines, a security guard who was captured on video hurling a puppy from a footbridge in Quezon City has been fired. Jojo Malacidem, Malecdem, a security guard stationed at SM North EDSA on Tuesday, seized the puppy from a group of children on a bridge to shoo them away, said eyewitness Janine Santos. In other words, he seized a puppy from a couple kids or a bunch of kids that were playing with this puppy on a bridge by SM North in EDSA. But onlookers were shocked when they saw the guard hurling the puppy named Brownie. Brownie was rushed to a nearby veterinarian clinic, but it succumbed to its injuries. Santos provided a chilling account of the incident on Facebook and pleaded for justice for the puppy, drawing attention to the callous disregard shown by the security guard for animals' life. In a statement, SM said is deeply sympathetic with the youngsters who were the owners of the puppy. They quote, "With extreme sadness, we sympathize with the group of youngsters regarding the incident that happened outside our mall today." The statement was from SM City North EDSA. The security guard has been dismissed and is no longer allowed to serve any of our malls nationwide, it added. The mall management also said they have coordinated with the guard security agency to launch an investigation into the incident. And then they put out a statement, North EDSA official statement. "With extreme sadness, we sympathize with the group of youngsters regarding the incident that happened outside our mall today. We have called the attention of the security agent to conduct an immediate and thorough investigation into the matter. The security guard has been dismissed and is no longer allowed to service any of our malls nationwide. As a pet-friendly establishment, we strongly condemn any acts that endanger or harm the lives of animals." And that's true. SM is a pet-friendly mall. I've gone to the mall. People walk around with their dogs in the mall. They are pet-friendly. However, I don't think I've ever seen anybody walking a monkey through, right? Now, that'd be a challenge. Anyway, it goes on to say, RJC Corporate Security Service Incorporated, the agency employing Malacidem, has stated they are conducting a comprehensive investigation into the incident. "We sincerely regret the incident that happened at our mall in Quezon City today, involving a group of children and their pet. We are thoroughly investigating this incident together with the public authorities and the parties involved," it said in a separate statement. Malacidem was he was terminated. All right. And then they put out a statement, RJC Corporation Security Service Incorporate official statement. "We sincerely regret the incident that happened at the Mall of Quezon City today involving a group of children and their pets. We are thoroughly investigating this incident together with the public authorities and other parties involved." Roger M. Federos, President and General Manager. The management of SM likewise emphasized that the retail conglomerate is a pet-friendly establishment and condemns violence against animals. And they said, in quotations, as a pet-friendly establishment, we strongly condemn any acts that endanger or harm the lives of animals. But that's the statement that was put out. And like I said, the only reason this made it to big news is because somebody videoed it and it caught them. You know, it just sickens me. Excuse me. When I see this stuff, and like I said, it doesn't only happen here in the Philippines, it happens all over the world. Are there laws here? Sure, there are laws here. There are plenty of laws here in the Philippines against, for animal cruelty. Here you go. RA 8485, the Animal Welfare Act of 1998. Section 6. It shall be unlawful for any person to torture any animal, to neglect it, to not give it adequate care, to not shelter it, or maltreat any animal. It goes on about dogs and no dog fighting or horse fighting. I never heard of horse fighting. But it just goes on and states like the killing of any animal other than cattle, pig, goat, sheep, poultry, rabbit, caribou, horse, deer, and crocodile is likewise here declared unlawful except for the following instances. Okay. One, it talks about culture and it talks about religion. There are religions out here that do have dog on their dinner plate. There are religions out here that believe in that. It is not against the law to have dog on your dinner plate. However, it is against the law to sell dog on the open market, dog meat. There's a law that says you can't. But like I said, there are religions here and different ethnic groups here that it's part of their culture or part of their religion. Then it goes on about like if a pet's infected with a disease, it's okay to put him down. If an animal is like dying from, out of misery, from being hurt, it's okay to put it down. There are other reasons, okay? You can do that. What laws are there as far as what can you expect? Where's it at? What happens? What can you be charged with? All right. What can they charge you with? I'm trying to find it here real quick. I can't find it. Penalties. There it is. Animal cruelty penalties. You ready for this? Imprisonment up to 6 months to 1 year and or a fine not to exceed 30,000 pesos for subjecting any animal to cruelty, maltreatment, or neglect. So 30,000 pesos, what is that? Give or take $600, all right? Or 6 months in prison. 6 months to 1 year in prison. All right, so that's what the law states. But here's my thing, guys. They have the laws here in the Philippines for animals, and you will see animals all over the place here. They do belong to somebody. Some people will get animals and they neglect them. For the most part, Filipinos love their pets. They do. They do love their pets. They take care of their pets. But you have some that they just don't. They don't get their animals spayed or neutered. So they have more and more animals. I can tell you some horror stories I've seen here. But they're here. They're here. Remember, walk by an animal, you see it, just keep walking. Don't get afraid. Don't get scared. They're going to go about their way. I can tell you about one story I just seen recently where an expat, imagine that, an expat He's walking his dog down the road. He's got it on a leash. Okay, you're responsible. And he's walking the dog. And I'm sitting there eating breakfast. And what do dogs do when they see cats? Well, they tend to go to them, right? That's just nature, right? So the dog started moving towards the cat, and the guy was pulling back on the leash, and the dog kept moving forward. The expat, like I said, imagine that. POS expat just starts slapping this dog in the face. Like, and I'm not talking, tap, tap. He's full swing slapping his dog in the face. He had a pair of headphones on, and I noticed that because if he didn't, I was going to yell to him. How about if I slap you in the face like that? See how you like it, buddy. But you just see that, and it's sad. It's like I've seen people here driving down the road purposely swerve to hit an animal, and that is against the law. That is against the law to purposely swerve and hit animals on the road. I always say, all right, buddy, let me pull you out. Let me throw you on the street, and let me see how it's going to work out for you if I run you and hit you. How's that going to work out for you? I can't stand that. We're animal lovers. We love animals. If I had a big farm, I'd have more, right? But here's where I find these laws, like, it's open for interpretation, right? Why is it that here in the Philippines, and I'm not going to say it, but you can have MMA Rooster Wrestling. You know what I'm saying? MMA Rooster Wrestling. Two roosters going at it. An MMA fight. Why is that okay? Isn't that an animal? Don't you have laws to protect animals and the cruelty of animals? And I can understand if it was a natural act. Two roosters coming down the road. I'm tougher than you. Nope, I'm tougher than you. And nature runs its course to see who's tougher. But when you have arenas and you have people that are purposely doing that, purposely breaking the law that was established here, why is that okay? I'm just putting it out there. It's here. It is what it is. I've seen it. I see it on the roads. But why is that okay? Why is the law overlooked when it comes to MMA rooster wrestling here? Now, I haven't seen the arenas open here since, we've come up out of, you know what I'm talking about. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of them or heard any that are open. Are they open? I don't know. Like I said, I don't really go out and go find it. However, I've seen a couple guys up the road here, doing a little MMA rooster wrestling. And what gets me is, in the past, you could watch it on TV. In the Philippines, Philippine TVs would broadcast it. That's what I'm saying. Where's the line? Why is it, okay, we have a law, you can't do it. However, we allow it. Like, I don't get it. And guys do spend a lot of money for them MMA rooster wrestlers, right? They'll go out and they'll go to these farms, and these farms raise them. And some of these guys will spend more money on their little rooster to feed their little rooster than feed their family. But where's the line? Where's the line? But anyways, I wanted to put that out because that is that's what's going on right now. And like I said, if it wasn't caught on video, nothing would have been done. But evidently, this guy is being charged. They are doing an investigation. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. In another day or two, another big news will take over, and you won't hear anything about it. So I wanted to share that real quick. And with that, you know what? You guys take care of yourself. Once again, thank you to those solid, hardcore subscribers of mine that continue to watch my channel. No matter what I do, where I go, greatly do appreciate it. You guys make the channel. And those that are new to the channel, thanks for subscribing and stopping in. We got a big trip coming up here real soon, and stay tuned. And with that, we'll talk to you later.